that some of the accused might urge as their defense that they acted on superior orders of some of the co-accused. These accused might deny having given such orders. Such defenses are not common or sympathetic, but we submit are not so antagonistic as to prejudice the substantial rights of any accused. Furthermore, if it be true, as alleged in the charge, that the named accused acted together in this shooting and killing of prisoners of war, each accused became a cogwheel in a monstrous slaughter machine. The defense is, in effect, insisting that each individual, or at least certain groups, should be tried separately because the roles they played in the bloody tragedy varied or stemmed from unsympathetic, if not antagonistic sources. They demand, we submit, a retailing of justice for wholesale slaughter. Beyond recent war crimes trials, precedent for joint trials of such large numbers is probably rare. Expenditure of scarce professional effort, great repetition in the calling of witnesses and the presentation of evidence, and interminable delay, but such trials would make a mockery of our supposed straitjacketed Anglo-American system of jurisprudence. We would respectfully insist, therefore, that a wise and just exercise of the discretion by the court demands a single trial of all the accused and that the motion for severance should be overruled.
The granting of a motion for severance is within the discretion of the court. The court, in the instant case, is guided by the decision in the Dachau case, which has been upheld on review, where over 40 accused were tried at one time, and the decision in the recently completed Mauthausen case, in which 61 accused were tried. The court is further guided by Section 2 of the Technical Manual for Legal and Prison Officers, page 20, paragraph 205, wherein it is stated that these courts were designed to establish a system of justice which, in the interest of military security, is speedy, effective, and unhampered by unnecessary technicalities, and which, at the same time, manifestly conforms to the high standards of Anglo-American justice. Bearing in mind the above rule, and further bearing in mind the previously mentioned Dachau and Mauthausen cases, the motion for severance is denied.
Hans Tretten, Johann Wassenberger, Eric Werner, Otto Weichmann, Paul Zweigart are hereby charged with the following offenses. First charge, violation of the laws and usages of war, in that the aforementioned accused, German nationals, or persons acting with German nationals, being together concerned as parties, did in conjunction with other persons, not herein charged or named, at or in the vicinity of Malmedy, Hansfeld, Boelingen, Lineville, Stuma, L'Église, Cheneux, Petit Thiers, Trois-Ponts, Stavelot, Wany, and L'Autrebois, all in Belgium, at sundry times between 16 December 1944 and 13 January 1945, willfully, deliberately, and wrongfully permit, encourage, aid, abet, and participate in the killing, shooting, ill treatment, abuse, and torture of members of the armed forces of the United States of America, then at war with the then German Reich, who were then and there surrendered and unarmed prisoners of war in the custody of the then German Reich. The exact names and numbers of such persons being unknown, but aggregating several hundred, and of unarmed Allied civilian nationals, the exact names and numbers of such persons being unknown.